Hi, everybody. I started this and then I got something in my eye. Oh, well, there we go. How are you doing today? It's Friday in real time. So let me just say up front, if you are enjoying participating in or viewing these prayerful pauses and you're in a position to make a contribution, either praying for us or sending us a financial gift to support the ministry, we would appreciate it. You can contact us on that information's at the end of the video. I wanted to talk today kind of about WWJD. What would Jesus do? I know we had the whole WWJD movement, I don't know, 30 years ago maybe, and there were bracelets and hats and shirts and all this other stuff. But I think it's a question that bears repeating and reflecting upon. And one of the places that I think we need to lift up is truth-telling. Jesus was a truth teller. He upended systems, didn't he? Just by telling the truth. And lost his life for it, I might add. But then was resurrected, so there's good news in the end. I bring this up because a friend of mine recently told the truth to a group of people. Her own experience, her own truth. And it kind of said the emperor has no clothes. You know what I mean? Which I won't take it for granted that you know that story, but you should if you don't. I was surprised my daughter had never heard the story until I told it to her the other day. So the emperor hires this guy who's really a crook to create a new suit for him. The guy talks it up. He's a really good flim-flam artist and talks it up. And he's not doing anything. It's all make-believe, pantomiming, pretending that he's building a suit. And then he asks the emperor to put it on. And of course, there's nothing there, but the emperor doesn't want to let on that he's been taken. And the longer it goes on, the more reputation and ego the emperor has invested in it. And so it keeps going. He's paying this guy all this money for this suit that is just invisible because it's non-existent. And ultimately some little kid comes along and says, but he's in his underwear. He has no new clothes. The emperor has no clothes. I think that our truth tellers often do that. They're saying, no, wait, things are not going along well. No, wait, I don't feel that way. No, wait, it's, they kind of put the brakes on sometimes institutionally what people think is happening. By telling their truth, making it clear it's their experience, these I statements. And in my friend's case, when she said that to a group, within, I don't know, I'd have to ask her, maybe a week, 10 days, somebody from that group came to her and said, first off said, what are you doing? You just threw a bombshell into everything that we're doing. And my friend said, well, I'm sorry for that, but this is my truth, and you ask for input, and so this is my truth, and I'm giving you my input. And the person from the group said, well, you need to give it to us in this time, in this way, not on this day. Take into consideration. And she's telling me this story, and I said, what? I said, that makes no sense. That's like the Pharisees asking Jesus why he felt it was okay to heal people on the Sabbath. The rules are there and you can't break them. And it's like, really, WWJD with this. So we find out through the Bible that you move when the Spirit moves you. And I would agree with that always. So anyway, this person also said to my friend, Well, you only feel that way because of something totally different, because of this relationship in your life, or because, this group, you're a member over here, whatever. It was denying what she had said, coming up with a justification. Of course you feel that way because, rather than just accepting that what she said was her truth, and that's really bothering me today. And I wonder how many other times we do it, because the person who did this and the group to whom it was presented, both individually and collectively, they stand up for justice issues. They stand up for righteousness. They stand up for truth. But not when it came to them. And it's caused me to stop and think. I wonder if I do that. I wonder if that's true for me. The values that I have, do they apply even when they're uncomfortable to me? And the answer is, I hope so. I hope that my personal integrity is greater than my hubris and ego. And I hope that my humility of being a servant leader is greater than taking offense when people make suggestions or share their personal truth. But the converse of that is that it means we have to tell our truth. We have to speak it. We have to give voice to it. We cannot expect others will mind read it or just know it just because, or just because they like us, or just because, we have a platform. We have to speak our truth and then not expect that anybody's going to like us. Speak our truth and then let it go. I think that's what the Old Testament prophets did. I think, WWJD, I think that's what he did. He spoke his truth. And standing before Pilate, and Pilate says, "Are you the king of the Jews?" That's what you say. Speak your truth and let it go at that. Okay, everybody, on that note, I'll take my leave for the weekend. Maybe look around your life and the life of those you love and the activities that you do over this weekend and the people you encounter, either personally or strangers. Listen for the truth. Speak the truth. Embrace the truth. But don't expect anybody to appreciate it. Thanks for joining me for this prayerful pause, a time to think of something greater than ourselves, in this case, being truth tellers. I'm Pastor Deb Swift with South Presbyterian Church in Rochester, New York, and we'll see you next time. Have a great weekend if you're watching in real time. If you're not, have a great weekend whenever you have it. Okay? All right. Take care, God bless, and bye for now.